Funding cuts across Florida are hitting some local organizations hard. WKRG News 5's Hannah O'Gara is talking with the president of one organization facing cuts, who's questioning if they're driven by a political feud.
Florida's new budget looks a lot different after Governor Ron DeSantis took out his pen and vetoed nearly $600 million in funding across the state. Those cuts include more than $1.6 million for the University of West Florida's Education Research Center for Child Development, $1 million for Creek Restoration Project in Escambia County, $850,000 for a conservation project in Santa Rosa County, and $300,000 for the Council on Aging in Pensacola.
We are designated by the State Department of Elder Affairs as the lead agency for non-medical social services for adults 60 and over.
President and CEO Josh Newby says the Council on Aging's Retreat Adult Daycare program was looking to expand its operations, currently hosting 42 folks who use the program daily.
You have veterans over in our adult daycare. You have older individuals on Medicaid who could have really benefited from this expansion and renovation and really just optimization of services. And I'm disappointed that they won't get the enhanced help that they really deserve.
In recent months, Governor DeSantis has had a public feud with State Rep Alex Andrade, who represents parts of Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. Newby wonders if that has something to do with the funding cuts.
I know that there has been political tension between the governor and our local legislative delegation, so I always suspected something like this may occur. But I was hopeful that people would be more important than politics.
Despite this setback, Newby and his team plan to ask for the same appropriation again next year in what he hopes are more favorable political circumstances for his nonprofit.
Helping the most vulnerable among us and senior citizens especially, similar to kids, a lot of people assume that the social safety net exists for them and that they're fine and that they're taken care of, but very often that's not the case.
In Pensacola, Hannah O'Gara, WKRG News 5.